go-getter followers, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to GGI Live, where dreams are big, but taking action is
bigger. Way bigger, guys.
All right, guys, so welcome to episode 28, I believe, 28. 28 weeks in a row. January is here. 2018 is here. Because it's 2018 and it's January, everyone is creating their goals, and that's something that should be an everyday thing. Writing down your goals, creating your goals for the year that you want to crush. We really like goal setting and crushing our goals out every single year. And we want to give you guys some tips that are going to help you crush your goals, okay?
That's
so
right.
We're going to give you 3 tips, and then we're also going to give you an announcement at the end of the episode on how you can win the VIP ticket for Robert Allen that's taking place next month, February 3rd and 4th in Toronto. It's going to be a jam-packed and crazy value at this event for real estate, and you want to be there. You need to be there if you want to learn real estate, okay? So we're going to talk about this. We're going to start it off. Nam's going to get it going with number 1 tip. Here we go.
Yeah, guys, number 1 tip for setting your goals. I know a lot of people, New Year's comes around and they're like, oh, what kind of goals do I want to do? I want to hit the gym, or I want to eat. That's a bullshit way of setting goals, okay? Mm-hmm. Like, where you need to be setting goals throughout your entire year, but the whole process of setting goals is, if you want to set true purposeful goals, figure out exactly why and what you want to do. Well, what you want to do and why you're doing it. We talk about why at Go Get It Real Estate all the time. We started Go Get It Real Estate because we wanted to control our time. Mm-hmm. We wanted to spend time with our families and kids and parents and friends and all that stuff on our own time, on our own terms. We want to create long-term wealth, passive income, and all those kind of things, become financially free. So that's what we want and why we're doing it and who we're doing it for. Once we figure that out, then we're like, okay, real estate is definitely the best way to do it. Mm-hmm. What's the best model? So it's about reverse engineering from your why to that becomes what you need to do to make that why a reality. Mm-hmm. And then for us, it was real estate. Yeah. And that's for us, real estate is definitely the best way to build passive income and long-term wealth, and amongst other skills. And then once we figured that out, we figured out what's the best business model in real estate can we do, right? So you figure out exactly what your business model is. From there, you say, okay, if I need to make this happen, what are the different campaigns or marketing campaigns I need to do? And how do I incorporate that into my daily thing that Siren will be touching on? But from there, you figure out what your goals are. Be it, okay, you know what? I want to make $50,000 passively. That means that I need to buy 20 properties over the next 5 years. Those are your 5-year goals, right? And then that means in my first year, I need to buy 4 properties, right? Mm-hmm. So you're breaking down your 5 to your 3 to your 2 to your 1. And if your 1-year goal is to get 4 properties, what do you need to do every day that year for 365 days of the week to make sure you hit your 4 properties? And that's how
exactly
right? Simplify it. Just break it down, reverse engineer, and write it down. Write it down and say, this is exactly what I'm going to do in 5 years, in 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, and then 1 year will lead to your daily goals, and months and weeks and days.
And because a $50,000 passive income goal could sound overwhelming to some, right?
Yeah.
But when you break it down that way, it sounds pretty simple.
Exactly. When you say, hey, 20 properties, 4 properties in 5 years, 4 properties a year, that's definitely doable.
Not that bad.
It's not that bad,
right?
Exactly.
Right? So that's tip number 1, guys. Reverse engineer. Figure out what your why is. Reverse engineer from there and write them down and really, really understand them and hammer it out. And then tip number 2, give it over to Sarah.
Nice. Yeah. So that's a good number 1 tip for goals setting, for you to crush out your goals, and that's kind of some of the stuff that we're doing right now with our first session with some of our students that we just acquired at the end of the year of 2018. I'm going to be sitting down with Walter and John. If you guys are watching, we're very excited for our session for today. And so, for example, as Nam said, if you want to quit your job, in 1 year, 2 years, or whatever it is, and you need $50,000. Then you got to figure out and reverse engineer that, right? And what we really want you to do for you to crush out your goals is to figure out what you're going to be doing on a monthly basis, what goals that you need to hit on a monthly basis to achieve that 1 year goal, what goals you need to do on a weekly basis to achieve your 1 year goals, and then what are you going to be doing on a day-to-day basis to achieve your 1 year goals. And that's how you need to break it down, right? And you need to see it every single day. You need to be tracking it every single day, so that you can really, really hit those goals, right? And then if you're looking at, your end of your month or end of your quarter, and you're a little bit behind, then you need to ramp it up, right? So it's very, very important to take those goals and break them down. Okay, this is what I need to do on a monthly basis. This is what I need to hit every quarter, and this is what I have to do every single day to hit these goals, to achieve these goals. And that's what we do, right? And not a lot of people do that, right? You need to break it down. Like, it's all good and dandy to say that you want to do 30 flips, but what are you doing every single day? Are you hand delivering your direct mailings? Are you making calls to realtors? Are you putting Kijiji ads up? Mm-hmm. Are you going to networking events every single month, right? That's what I mean by creating your day-to-day, your monthly schedule, right? And we create trackers. We're just like, okay, Monday I did this. Monday I dropped off 250 letters. Aldrin will have his own tracker, and he has, letters that he needs to drop off, calls that he needs to make, posts that he needs to put up, investors that he needs to contact. So that's what you need to do to crush it. All right? So, Tate, what do you got for us?
Tip number 3 is what I got. We forgot to say what up Insta.
Yeah.
We're on
Instagram.
Yeah,
we're on Instagram Live too.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So now we know, okay, so tip number 1, reverse engineer, right? How are we getting, or what do we want and how are we going to get that? Break it down, make it simple. Tip number 2, break it down to a daily schedule. And I mean, even like they say the most successful people break down their days to 5-minute increments, right? And that doesn't mean that they're only doing 5-minute tasks. It means that they're breaking down, okay, if they're doing 2 hours here, they have 5 minutes to fit something in to, accomplish goals. So breaking your days down into minutes as well. But on the 3rd tip, after you've done all that, now you need someone to keep you accountable, right? And if you don't have anyone, find that person. Find that person who's going to keep you accountable to your goals. With us or with me, we all create goals for ourselves. I have these 2 individuals beside me keeping me accountable. It's like, yo, Tate, did you get this done today? Did you do this? Doing it, right? Keeping me accountable so I can check that off on my tracker and make sure that I'm hitting my goals. Same with them, making sure that they're hitting their goals. So as a company, we're hitting our goals. And not only that, our company, we have a mentor who keeps us accountable as well to making sure that we're striving, we're growing as a company, hitting our goals that we wanted to see within when we set our vision in tip number 1, like Nam was talking about, to make sure we're on pace. Because it's very easy to have these ambitions, very easy to have a vision and say this is what I want, but then it's also very easy to fall off track if you're not taking these steps to hitting the goals. And I'm going to even add a little bit of a bonus tip.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. They didn't even know about this.
You didn't tell us.
It's meetings. Have weekly meetings.
Yeah.
At least bare minimum weekly meetings to review all your goals that you've done to keep yourself accountable. It kind of adds into accountability.
Exactly.
But it's just super important to review them, constantly look at them. And I mean, Grant Cardone, Uncle G, says morning and night, write down your goals when you wake up and write them down right before you go to bed. Just to always keep it in your head. Always keep it in your head. Make sure that you're like, this is what I want. And make sure you want it, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
And that's why we have a daily schedule. Like that's why preparation is the key. A lot of people look at successful people and they say, oh wow, that guy was lucky, or that guy was lucky. We've had a lot of great deals, a lot of great opportunities, but we were prepared to take it. And the same thing for other people that quote unquote were lucky. They were just prepared with the mindset, the resources, whatever it was, they were prepared to take that opportunity. And to be prepared, you need to hit your goals, you need to have a strategy and a day-to-day schedule already set in place before day 1 that you know how to execute. So you're not thinking about how you're going to make your goals happen. You've already prepared and strategized and got the plan in play. You're just going to go out and execute it. That's the key. You need to take accountability and readjust. The one thing that Tay said is, hey, maybe you're not perfect. That's why you're holding yourselves accountable. That's why you have weekly meetings. But the difference between the guys that continue to go and the people that don't, and the ones that get to success quicker, is how quickly you can get, when you fall and you hit the mat, how quickly you can get up off that mat. So if you mess up on one day, or you don't hit your routine the one day, are you back at it the very next morning, or is it taking you another 30 days to get back into that routine? Right? That is huge. No one's perfect, but you have to understand to get back on the
show up
thing. Show up, man. That's what Rocky says. What Rocky told his son. Straight up, man.
Show up.
Doesn't matter how many punches you take, you just got to keep coming back, right?
Exactly.
So that's what we do.
Yeah.
And if you want to, overall, philosophically speaking, all these steps you can take into play for setting goals. But if you have that fundamental belief that no matter what happens, I'll adjust my actions, I'll do whatever it takes, you will crush your goals, no doubt about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll throw in a little tip, a little bonus tip. And you know what? Massive action. Nam's wearing the shirt today. Yep. He's got it on. Dreams are big, but taking action is bigger.
Way bigger,
right? So take massive action, right? You can write out all these goals, you can create the schedule, but if you don't take action, none of that shit's going down.
Exactly.
Right? So get it done, take action, because no one else is going to go do it for you, so go get it.
And
right?
taking action on all of these steps prior makes it easier to take physical action because you have a plan in place.
Exactly.
So these steps are crucial.
Yeah.
Very crucial.
So who wants to give the special news out today?
We're giving out some news. I'm going to jump up and take it.
Do it.
Because at the Robert Allen event, I'm going to be the lucky guy to be speaking on stage alongside Robert Allen.
The godfather of No Money Down.
Yeah.
Godfather of No Money Down. These boys are so generous to let me go up on that stage with Robert Allen. So it's super excited for the GGI team. But we have to announce how they can get that ticket.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely correct.
We're giving away, 2 or 1?
We're going to figure that out. It's probably going to be 2 tickets.
It might be 2.
It'll be probably 2 separate people. And all you got to know is that is this event you need to come to. It's going to be amazing for real estate knowledge. Robert Allen, huge real estate guru. He's going to be. We're going to be talking about no money down deals, right? That's what you want to do in real estate. Is you want to figure out how you can raise money and do real estate deals with none of your own money. Every single deal that we do is none of our own money, right?
We have other skills that we bring to the table
exactly,
doing that. But the VIP, this is a VIP ticket that you're getting, so it's not just a regular ticket.
$500 of value
per This is a $500 value ticket. You're in Toronto. I believe it's over 2 days. Front row stage.
Reserve
You'll
seating.
have lunch with Robert Allen, I believe.
Yeah, you get a picture with Robert Allen.
It's a whole event. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's not just Robert Allen.
And there's so many other speakers that are going to be there. You're going to be so much value. It's insane. That's how we started. Going to these type of events and learning these type of things. And that's why we're giving it away, because we believe someone needs to take advantage and take advantage of this opportunity.
And change someone's life, or two
Exactly.
people's lives, right?
Yeah.
So
depending on how many people put in their names for the draw, as many people come in.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's get to how you can get that ticket.
Yeah, tell
them!
We're pumping it up. Okay, so our Real Estate for Entrepreneurs Facebook page, we need you. We're going to post a link below. We need you to click on that link, add yourself to the page, and an action step, because we always put action steps, it's very important. Type "go get it," so we know that you're in the page now.
And follow us on Instagram.
Two
things you got to do.
Got to do both of them.
Okay.
Can't just do one.
That's perfect.
And then, the next GGI Live, next Thursday, we're going to be announcing those lucky winners.
Exactly.
Yes.
So comment below, go get it. Join our group for after you complete joining our group for Real Estate for Entrepreneurs and following us on Instagram, you need to comment below, say go get it, okay? And then we're gonna find everybody, make sure that you've done it, and we're gonna do a draw next week live, and we're gonna be giving that ticket away, okay? So
how you can get that Robert Allen event ticket? 2 tickets, both valued each $500 a pop. So much value in Toronto. It's going to be an amazing event. How you can start buying real estate with none of your own money.
And what we'll do as well is we'll put the directions in the comments as well. so that everyone knows what to do. Okay, so make sure that you do that,
Yep.
and have a good
Awesome.
potential chance to. And you know what? There's some good sales on going to Toronto this week. Right now, I saw
Today.
some. Yeah, today, $300, $400. So
maybe you're confident you're gonna win.
you know,
buy your ticket right
exactly.
now.
And you also you got to think about it this way, right? You're gonna get immense value, right? A picture with Robert Allen for your brand, for your business. That's priceless, right? The knowledge that you can do, you can go out and implement into that business and make thousands, hundred thousands, maybe millions into your business, right? So very, very huge, massive
Take action,
value,
guys.
right?
Just take action. Take action.
That's what it's about.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, guys.
That's it.
That's today's.
So remember, do what you gotta do. Take action. Set your goals. Crush them out.
and keep yourself accountable.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
Okay,
it, guys. Let's close it out.
Let's
Absolutely.
close it out. Saran.
Dreams are big, but taking action is
Bigger.
bigger. All right, guys, go get it,
Go
baby.
get it.